Hello YouTube viewers and random Toy Story fans. Today I'm going to be doing a review of this, which is the Disney Store exclusive 12-inch Sparks, and here he is. First of all, as ever, we're going to take a look at his box, which obviously he's in. So take a look at it here. As you can see along the front here, you've got a nice little picture of Sparks. Sparks written there obviously, and some instructions on how he operates, etc, etc. And a thinking toy written down there, and he's for ages 3 and up. Up here at the top we've got the Disney Store logo, of course, because he's exclusive to the Disney Store. Nice big Toy Story 3 logo there, just behind his arm, and little try me option there, so when you push his head down, his little chest plate lights up, so just trying that there, and as you can see, it kind of lights up. Batteries are kind of dying. These are still the demo batteries we've got inside Sparks, but we'll talk about that later when we get them out of the box. Around the side here, as you can see, nice little 3 logo with the alien down the side, and Sparks' name written. And around the back we've got I have a larger picture of Sparks here with some arrows showing you that his claws extend, and when you press his head down, his little chest plate lights up, etc, etc. Also available in the range is the 12-inch Twitch and the 8-inch Chunk, which I've also reviewed and should be online. But, of course, that's enough about the box. Just show you underneath here. Wrecking the place. Just show you, there's some battery information written on the bottom there. But that's enough of it in its box. Let's take a look at it out of its box. So anyway, taking a look at Sparks here, as you can see, he's designed after a 50s robot. As you can see, very clunky, very retro. So taking a look at him here, as you can see, his front visor is designed incredibly well, and his head is rotatable. All kind of like stickers here, and some kind of like rough kind of 50s. It's very nice and very retro and very nostalgic almost, just to see these kind of like old-fashioned futuristic-y type of gauges, like the way that people in the 50s thought that, like, for example, 2010 would be like, where we'd all be in hover cars with big domed roofs and stuff like that. So it's nice to see that that's been corresponded into this toy. So it gives it the feel that it's an incredibly old toy, which is exactly what you want from this type of character. So taking a look at the back here, you've got 2 little kind of canisters here, which kind of hide the batteries, which obviously go in there. It's detailed incredibly well. His tracks, unfortunately, don't move, which is a problem that I find as well. As you can see, taking a look underneath here, he's got 2 little wheels at the back here, and I think those are stationary. Yes, they are. So 2 little wheels at the bottom, and then 1 big wheel here at the front, and this obviously operates his chest panel. So whenever you put some pressure down on Sparks, as you can see, if you push down there and wheel him forward and back, as you can see, his little chest plate lights up. Now, this is to correspond with, obviously, his little action in the film, wherein, obviously being an old 50s tin toy, he's made from plastic here, being a 50s tin toy, whenever he was rolled along, his tracks would create some friction, and that would produce sparks that appeared in his little chest cavity, like a lot of 50s toys released at around the time. So, unfortunately, because this Sparks toy is made from plastic, that therefore means that whenever you have to roll him forward, this is all done electronically, so just rolling him back and forward won't do it. So actually pushing him down, putting a lot of pressure on his actual arms there, for example, and rolling him back and forward gives you that kind of light up effect. Of course, if you want to have it turned on just completely on all the time, you can just hold his head down. And that kind of gives you a steady beam of light, which can be used as a night light for a child too, so that's quite nice. So if I turn the lights off here, it'll give you a rough idea. So as you can see, whenever you push his head down, you get a fair bit of light. It is quite like a torch, so again, quite a nice feature. As far as articulation goes, well, his head does rotate the whole 360 exorcist turn. His arms can rotate up and down like the whole way around. They do come out like this and down, but they do twist here as well, and they do extend by pulling them out like that. Unfortunately, there's no little button to operate his claw, which is kind of annoying, so you kind of have to pull it open yourself and snap it shut, which is kind of annoying. And yeah, I really wish they'd put a little lever into there or something that would allow you to pull the claw back and have it snap shut, but unfortunately it's something they didn't do. Although it is still spring activated, so that's quite a nice feature, so he can go about and hold stuff. But he can hold like a post-it note or something, for example, so just if I snap his claws shut there, as you can see, he can hold stuff and be like a kind of like little memo thing for you. So like whenever you come in the door, you can see Sparks holding this piece of paper up in the air, and it'll remind you to obviously do whatever you need to do. So again, that's quite a nice little touch, and I like that. Unfortunately, one of the little features that Sparks has in the movie does not appear on this toy, which is quite unfortunate. Whenever you cranked his arm, his entire body rose up and he became taller. Unfortunately, the toy doesn't do that because obviously with the little mechanism that corresponds in the bottom here that allows you to do that kind of roll forward and backward motion, it means that you can't unfortunately do the little sort of torso extension thing. And of course that action would be hindered as his waist is also rotatable. So as you can see here, it also rotates through what I think is a full 360. No, it doesn't. It stops because of obviously the little mechanism inside for the light to come on and off. So as you can see, he kind of almost does turn 360, but not quite fully. As far as size comparison goes, well, here he is next to Lotso Hugging Bear. There's Chunk in the background, and this is the Ultimate Toy Story Collection Buzz Lightyear, and Twitch there in the background. So as you can see, fits in really well and is a good scale comparison to all the other toys released in the Toy Story series. As far as battery insertion goes, Sparks takes one AA battery, and that's obviously inserted in the little back panel there. So just a little star screwdriver in there, remove that back plate and add in a new AA battery. Things I don't like about this this toy, well, basically, it's designed really well, but unfortunately the claws don't actually open and close with a little lever. You kind of have to do that yourself, so that's quite annoying that happens. There is some good articulation on it, fair enough, but quite unfortunate that the claws don't have a little button to operate them. Unfortunately, another thing I don't like about it is the fact that, I don't know really if you can see it on the video, but because it's got this one massive wheel on the front here, it kind of raises the front of Sparks up and makes him a little bit kind of overbalanced. And the fact you have to push down really hard to get that chest plate to light up is kind of annoying too. But yeah, apart from that, it's a really cool toy and I really like it. And if anything, it's the scale I really like. One other thing I don't really like is in the movie, Sparks' little visor used to flashed as well, but unfortunately in the toy version that doesn't happen. The only thing that happens is his little chest plate lights up, as I said before. So thanks very much for watching my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, there's countless more reviews online. I've reviewed loads more Toy Story items. I've also reviewed the other two toys in this range, Chunk and Twitch, so check those out. I've also reviewed loads more stuff like Doctor Who, Ghostbusters and Robot Wars, so if you like any of those, please feel free to check them out. You can also subscribe to me and add me as a friend. You can also add me as a friend on Facebook. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.